And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Production Line. As you can see, this thing is going crazy. I have researched quite a bit I've got both of the overhead conveyors researched, and I've got one of the faster imports researched. And it's still not keeping up. So one of the things that you can do to help this along is actually craft this stuff yourself. Which I think I'm going to do sort of in this area here. I'm going to bring this line up, and it's going to craft. I'm going to craft starter motors and flywheels and radiators if I can, and exhausts, tires and wheels. Craft all that stuff right up here. And that way this thing doesn't have to import so much stuff. And it allows it a little bit more time to catch up with everything else. Maybe do a little bit more of the valves, because that is our biggest bottleneck. As you can see, we have started backing up our line, and we are making money like crazy. And I added a bunch of researchers over here, quadrupled the amount of research points that we're getting, and increased the power generation as well, because those take power. So I'm knocking out a lot of these features that we're going to add to the second line of cars. So the second line is going to have anti-lock brakes, airbags, power steering, cruise control, keyless entry. It's going to have air conditioning, heater, electric windows, powered steering adjustment, in-car music. And let's see what else. I don't want to get too crazy with it, but let's see. I think my car has tire pressure sensors, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna do spare wheel first. That's you gotta have a spare, and it's crazy. It's 1,000. Lane departure warning. Oh, that's interesting. That's one of the newer technologies I haven't seen in a while. Okay, so the second line is going to be our sort of better vehicle. It's going to be a good vehicle. And that is going to come out here. Now again, I want to leave a bunch of space in here for some crafting items. And the last one will probably come down towards the research and down here, and maybe even export here. I'm not sure. We're already using this export, and this one it's kind of far away, but that's okay too. As long as the cars get there and as long as they sell, it's all we care about. Okay, so we want to leave a space, and first let's look at all of the different options that we can. Roll cage, we don't have the performance package at all. Hood, we don't have anything there. Trunk, I don't think we have anything there. Reversing camera and power tailgate, no. Bottom trim, I don't think has any. It doesn't. Fit arches, I don't think has any. It doesn't. Fit front vent, doesn't have any. Roof does have one, but we're not going to add it to this. Sunroof. Yeah, we're not going to add it to this line here. This is going to be our enhanced line. Door panels, though, I think, yeah, keyless entry. And I think not car alarm. So yeah, none of those we need. But yeah, keyless entry we got. And let's see, windows, powered windows, yes. Let's see here. Choose none in the wing mirrors. So you can see we've got servo motors. So that is why this thing had insufficient resources for a couple seconds. When you add those, it changes it up, which is why I wanted to add them before I actually engage this. And let's see, what last research? Spare wheel, I think, is way over here for adding wheels. So now we need another paint system. So let's hammer that out really quick. Paint undercoat. We're going to drop this. I kind of want to keep these lined up. We're going to drop this one way over here, leaving a lot of room in between. And I think, yeah, we'll be able to put the other one over here. So that will work. Okay, and now the dry, basically offset. Okay, I think I know right there is where I want the dry. Paint finish right there, dry finish right there, and there. So there is the painting for our sedan. And let's see, that should line up right, yep, it lines up right in there. So let's get our conveyors out. And this is like that. And one less. So the first one is fit flywheel. So, oh, look at that. Spare wheel is done. I should start researching some of these manufacturing plants. Unfortunately, valves manufacturer, I don't actually see any way to make valves. There's fit valves, but there's not like this where it says make. There's not a make valve. So I think I need to post that on the forums as a bug. All right, so flywheel. Let's do this. Fit wheel, fit steering. Okay. So, fit flywheel is first. Starter motor. Valves. Oh, that's so far away from just everything else. That's painful how far away that is. Okay. Valves. And now radiator. Exhaust. Wheels. Tires. Brakes. Steering column. Steering wheel. Now accessories. Lights. Horn. Seats. Windshield. This one is going to get an air conditioner. Yay! Okay, now electronics. I could bring it over here. Oh, I don't have any research. I thought I researched something. Let's see. I think do flywheel. Do flywheel, starter motor. Definitely want those two. Ooh, let's do exhaust first. That's an expensive thing to buy. $533. I think we can probably make it for a lot cheaper than that. So that's all the accessories, and now we need electronics, quality check, and export. So let's try to export over here. Let's do quality check. Let's see, that is export is 8 seconds. Quality check. I want to leave a gap in there. Okay. Because that's that's 10 seconds. Okay, electronics are the ones that are really fast. I can leave a little gap in there. Not a big problem. But yeah, the air conditioning unit there, and we're going to go right out with a conveyor. So let's get these conveyors set up. Like that. And we want this one to come across and then go right in there. So there is all of those. I don't yet want, okay, that's not connected. Okay, so I didn't want them yet because I need to route my paint in here first. And I think this is where Oh, see, I've got another one coming across here, and I'm going to have another paint section right here. So that's going to be tricky. Very tricky. Okay, so let's complete these. And bring this all the way down. Just like that. There we go. So now we need resources in here. And unfortunately, resource conveyor. So let's just connect all the obvious blocks here. Oh, no, let's see. Stub there. Stub there and there. So that, it says no route to stockpile, which is fine for now. So we're going to just merge this in with this one. Oh. Okay, make exhaust. I'm not sure if I definitely want seats. Let's do seats. Fuel tank, trunk, roof, roll cage. Fuel tanks can't. There, that bug is still in the game. Where it unlocks the wrong thing, which it's fixed in the next one, but I think he takes about a week, 1 to 2 weeks per patch, just to make sure. Resource conveyor. This one didn't finish. So this should spit out a bunch of paint. And now we need something in here. So let's look at our first. We have fit exhaust. We're going to make the exhaust. So what does this take as an input versus what does it output? So I'm not sure what this will actually take. And this is where puzzle pieces would be nice to know the size of all of these, because you can't actually click on this, so you don't know how big they are. And let's see, make exhaust. Which one I've been doing right now? Seats. Still making some money. I'm making a little less money. You can see it's hurting. But as soon as this line is done, oh, it's going to be glorious. Okay, let's first do any options for these. Okay, none in there. Starter motor? No, I thought that might be keyless entry, but extra robots, so valves, obviously radiator I doubt has any. Exhaust doesn't have any. Wheels though should. Yeah, spare wheel. Tires probably not. Tire pressure sensors. Oh, didn't I research that? I thought I researched that. Maybe it was too expensive. Let's go down to, yeah, right here. Because my car has this. So this car is more or less, the features are more or less centered around what I have right now. And so I kind of want, I mean, it does have both of these two things, but those are a little higher end for what I'm going for here. Where was it? Tire pressure sensors. Okay. Safety features. Yeah, this is gonna be a safe family car. So this will be like flexible family or something like that. Okay, where was I? Wheels. So tires we need to come back to for the tire pressure as soon as that research is done. Brakes, we're definitely going to do anti-lock brakes and cruise control on this. Oh, look at that power demand. Wow. Steering column doesn't have anything. Wheel should. Yeah, we're doing power steering. And we're doing adjustment. So we're still under the 18 second mark. So fit lights, we don't have any in here because those are going to be the super features. Horn, I don't think has any. Seats though, yeah, airbag. We got a heater. We got an airbag. And I think I might put a passenger airbag on that. I might. Since it's a family car, I want everybody in the family to feel safe. So yeah, I think I'm going to do a passenger airbag on that as well. So windscreen, we don't have automatic wipers. Air conditioner. No, we're not going to do climate control or pollen filter. It's just going to be, you know, blue to red. And then finally, electronics. We're going to have some in-car music and nothing else. And quality control, we can't do anything with that. I wish you could upgrade. I wish you could upgrade that kind of stuff. Okay, back to how close is this to finishing? I'm loving how fast it is, and we're still making money, which is awesome. Okay, so let's see. Where was I? Engine, I thought. Body paint, engine, which was exhaust. So where's exhaust at? Right here. So this would be a good spot for it. Yeah, I'm not sure which one's the input and which one's the output. That's going to be a request on the forums, I guess. So I'm gonna start the assembly thing over here. I'm gonna actually build 2 of these. For employees, 20,000, because they fit really nicely right together. Okay, so the resource conveyor. Oh, there is the tire pressure. And the last one I said I wanted was the passenger airbag. So let's go up, before I forget, tires. Tire pressure sensors. Good, good, good. And now we're going to do the passenger airbags. So I think, yeah, the greens are the output and the blues are the input. So I'm going to want resource conveyor. Now if I separated these, I would be able to separate the input and the output, but I'm not going to worry about that. Not really, because if I add one over here, it'll connect right there. So yeah, this one's going to have to be here, and we're going to, do I have any other make? Well, let's first see what their ingredients are. So 2 steel makes an exhaust. Okay, that's good to know, because if we look at our prices, if we look at steel, there it is. 2 steel is roughly 120. Now, if we look at our exhaust, oh, it's an ease. So we're spending 120 to make an exhaust. Well, we're spending 533 to buy them outright. So 120, that's what, $410 on each exhaust that we're saving? Yes, please. I'll take that any day of the week. So let's see if this thing will actually load in the exhausts, that instead of loading them up here. See, it says it wants 3 exhausts, so that might have to process those before it will actually, load them in. Okay, so it's not requesting any exhausts. That's good. No, now it is requesting them. Oh, I think the best course of action actually is to make these things on the outside of your factory, and then the inside of the factory is where you use them, because that way the shorter path is always to pull from your stocks. So yeah, I don't know how to optimize that. You know, this is like my first big playthrough of this game, and so it is tough to decide. Once I get more of these manufacturing things going, I'll be able to hook up this one right up to all the manufacturing that I'm gonna have in here, and that way I'll see just what is being stocked, because I want everything: tires, wheels, exhaust, radiator, starter motors, flywheels, you know, all of these. I can even do horns, seats, windscreens, all that kind of stuff. I can build all myself. So let's go to accessories, seats. Seats are one of the other ones that can save you a lot of money. Okay, passenger airbag is done. So let's start. I want lights. So here's seats. And both of these are in the center. Okay, so seats I want to put in right in here. I want one. Oh, make seats. I want two for seats. And then conveyor, I'm going to cancel the conveyor right here. So the seats won't be coming from this. That is important. And the conveyor will come right down the middle. So now these are connected. And I want the seats to be connected to this. That way the seats that get made here will get moved right over here. Likewise, I want everything over here to connect to this line too. Oh, why are you loading in seats? No. Good Lord. There you go. Send those seats off. So if we look at seats, let's see. Seats take a leather and a steel. So let's look at the price of, so steel of course is about $59. Leather, $250. So we're looking at about $300 ish. And a seat, S, there it is. So we're looking at $300. This is almost $600. So we're saving $300 per seat, which is essentially $600 per car. Every car now that we spit out, we're saving $600 just by making our own in-house seats. Now it's full, which is good. It's less stuff that this thing has to load in. And I'm not sure. Oh, that's why. We gotta load this. We gotta connect that up. Now this thing is loading a bunch of steel and stuff that I actually want. That's what this one is for. But we had to connect it up. I still don't think it's actually using the exhausts that I'm making over here. So my next factory will definitely be laid out differently than this one. Okay, trunk hood. I don't really think those are going to be saving us a lot of money, but flywheels and stuff might. So unfortunately, see, fuel tanks manufacturer, and you'll mouse over it, it says make flywheel. So that's the bug I was talking about. Yeah, wheels and tires, definitely. All right, well, we've got the next line set up, ready to go. Not active yet because we don't have any of the components yet. But we will. We're going to slowly start making them in-house. And that is the important thing, is we're going to make them in-house, and little bits and pieces that we're not going to make are blocks or objects that we don't need a whole lot of. Like a steering wheel, it uses one per car. Whereas tires or lights, well, those use 4 per car. So those things take a lot. And the valves, that takes 8 per car, and that's just a nightmare. All right, we are backed up. Oh, so good, making money. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.